All right, everyone. So today I'm actually out here going to do some just a quick test on the consistency of the pellets. What I've got here, I got some Crosman Premier Ultra Mega Domes right there, some Hades, and some JSB Jumbo Express. They're like 14 grains also, and then some of these field target trophies. So these four different pellets, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my tent. There's a target out there that I got with some paste, little stick-ons. It's at 50 yards out. All right, and it's 50 yards. Here, I'll zoom in. That's at 5x, and that's 50 yards. So what I'm going to do, let me zoom back out. With this Diana, this is the Air King Pro 54 series, and I bought this online, and it has been a really good rifle. If you guys don't have one, if you're kind of trying to decide what to buy, uh, this one it's in the same price range as an Air Arms spring gun, and like I said, it's over 700 bucks. I mean, there's a lot of options out there for that kind of money, even if you want to go PCP. But for some reason, I'm always gravitating towards spring-powered guns. They're just simple. I enjoy it. I don't got to go back and forth to fill up a compressor when I want to come out in the yard and shoot. But that being said, what I'm going to do, we're going to try a couple shots out there. Well, several shots. I'm going to try to do 5 rounds of each pellet and see how it does. There is a little bit of wind out, as you can look at the trees. It is blowing a little bit. Hopefully it's not too bad. Well, we'll see what it does. Normally at 50 yards, it's pretty damn good. I mean, there is no sense of even trying it at 35 yards. That's just a waste of time. I mean, it'll stack it pretty good at 35 with no problem. 50, you're really stretching its legs out, but it is capable. I've reached out to 75 yards, where way out there's my little fire pit. And let me zoom in. That's my fire pit out there. That's about 74 yards from here. So that being said, let's just give it a shot. I don't know if YouTube has issues with me handling the rifle and things like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to set this on a tripod and start doing my shots, and I'll just call it out which pellets I'm using at the same time. So I'm going to put this in here like so. Let me secure it. And there's the target. I could zoom in a little bit more. Let's try it like that. Alright, so just kind of work with me here a little bit, guy. Here we go. Right on. Alright, so there's the target. I'm going to go ahead and use the Crosman Premiers first. Like I said, let's try the upper right hand side. Okay, upper right hand side. Let me adjust my focus. Alright, now these rifles have been known to be called scope killers. I'm using a Hawk scope. It is not a Air Max, but it does have the Air Max AMX reticle. This is a panorama. I think it was just, you know, it's just got a wider field of view. Anyways, let's see what happens here. First shot going off with Crosman Premiers, upper right hand corner. Not too shabby. Alright, that's shot 1. Let's try shot number 2. Don't mind my chickens and all the noise going on in the background. All the birds are over here hanging around me. That's shot 2. As you can see, at 50 yards, It's shooting within the circle, and I think that's about 1 inch. And little pasties, I think they're like 2.5. And you can see how the wind kind of took it a little bit. That's 3, 2 more. But this rifle has a that recoil system on there. And it went in the same hole off to the right. Alright, that's 4. 1 left. You don't feel any recoil. It's very smooth. You can watch the pellet fly out to its target at some given times. And it hit directly in the center, just a little bit bottom. Alright, so those were Crosman Premiers. Like I said, for a cheap pellet, I think it's a really good one to use. What we're going to do next are going to be the jumbo JSB, the JSB Express ones. These are 14 grains also. So this would be like comparing apples to apples, because same grain weight and everything. So let's see what we got here. Wow, it shot down way bottom. That's all right. Let's see what we group at. So that was shot 1 with the JSB Express. Like I said, it's shooting really low. It feels like the pellets don't fit that tight in the breech, so maybe it's just a lot of air. A lot of air getting by, maybe. Here goes another one. Okay, so it shot in the same, within the same vicinity of the other one. I would say within about a 1/2 inch or less. Okay, that was shot 2. Here's shot number 3 coming up. Okay, it's holding just slightly over 1 inch, I think, in grouping. But when I'm done, we'll go ahead and walk over there and we'll see what we got. Alright, shot 4. Okay, about the same. And last shot. This is just a quick raw video that I wanted to make of this rifle. I haven't really done any kind of accuracy testing, other than just sighting it in and then shooting it the entire time I've had it. I've had it for a few months now. Okay, so the grouping's not bad. I would say just slightly over 1 inch at 50 yards. All right, that was the 5th shot, I believe. Let's take a look real quick. Yep. So that's it for that one. They didn't group that well. Seems like the Crosman Premiers were grouping a little bit tighter. Next ones are going to be the JSB Hades. So these are like 15.89 grain. A little bit heavier. It's kind of got it doesn't fit tight in the breech. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot off to on the right pasty, and let's see what we get. Okay, a little low, but that's all right. Like I said, I'm just doing the groups. When I sighted this in, I was using Crosman Premiers, so that's why it's kind of more on point. But I'm just trying to do this video to show you the groups you're going to get with different pellets. Minus the wind, of course. It is blowing a little bit out there. But I know on a calm day, those Crosman Premiers do pretty good. And I mean, why spend all that extra money on these other pellets if they're not grouping, or if the grouping's about the same, but yet the price difference is huge? And you can go any local Walmart and buy these, buy those Crosmans. Okay, that one hit directly near on the bottom of it. So that's the third shot, but it's not grouping tight. So I would say a no for these guys. One more, here we go. That was 3, here's 4. Okay, almost the same. At the same time, if you're trying different pellets, give it some time, because it takes time for the barrel to foul out with the lead and everything, and it may act a little bit different later down, you know, the more shots you give it. Okay, so that's 5. So it was kind of, you know, it wasn't that great, but it was better than the JSBs. All right, so the next ones we're gonna try are gonna be the, this will be the last set of pellets. These are the H&N Field Target Trophies. Now I heard from, I think Ken, I don't remember if he was telling me this one or not, but he was telling me that these were shot really well. So I'm just gonna give these a shot and see how they do. I'm all for trying everything out just to see what it does. So now if these fit a little tighter, we might have some better results. So let's give it a shot. Oh yeah, so these fit a little snug in the breech. So let's see what happens here. I'm going to aim now at the lower left corner. It's definitely shooting faster because it was just above the target now. All right. Yeah, they got a little bit more snug fit. It's definitely more noticeable than the Crosman Premiers. I'm gonna try again. Shot number 2. Okay, that's looking promising. It's also shooting above the target. And I see these grain weights here. These are 14.6, so they all within about the same, minus the Hades. They're almost the Hades are 15.89. All right, here we go. Got a little wind out there, so let's see what happens. Okay, as you can see that it hit. That's 3. I'm gonna say that these things kind of group neck and neck with the Crosman Premiers. I might be getting just a little bit better velocity, but because it's just shooting higher. But here we go, and again. Yep, it hit it again. Off to the left, a little high, but that's all right. Okay, and shot number 5. And there you go. So I would say, no, I'd say the Crosman Premiers still shot a little bit better. So I'm going to pull this camera out of the tripod. Let me zoom out right quick. I think that will work. And we'll walk off down there and check it out. But you can see, here we go. As you can see, these are Field Target Trophies. They did okay, but now we're gonna walk out there. So like I said, it's 50 yards from where I'm sitting. But the rifle shoots really well. I'm like, you're getting like PCP results at times, you know. Like I said, without the wind and everything, you're gonna be, let me zoom out so that way when I get close it doesn't blow it out of proportion when I show you the target. So like I said, 50 yards. So as you look at that, that's Crosman Premier right there. I had 2 in the same hole. These were those JSB Express. These guys were the Hades pellets. And then these were the field target trophies down on the bottom. So there you have it. Not too bad, but like I said, I use the Crosman Premiers quite a bit, and like I said, it's a cheap pellet, and you can buy them anywhere. So thanks for watching, and catch you again soon.